This is the beginning of a new day.
This is the beginning of a new day.
God has given me this day to use as I will.
I can waste it.
I can waste it.
I can waste it or use it for good.
What I do today is important.
What I do today is important.
As I am exchanging a day of my life for it.
When tomorrow comes,
this day will be gone. Forever.
This day will be gone forever.
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 Leaving something in its place. I have traded for it.
I want it to be gain, not loss.
Good.
Good.
Good, not evil.
success.
Success, not failure.
In order that I shall not forget.
In order that I shall not forget the price
I paid for it.
Everybody get ready. Ooh, everybody get ready. Ooh, everybody get ready. Ooh, everybody get ready. Ooh, everybody get ready for Steve. Everybody get ready for DC. Everybody get ready for Steve. Everybody get ready for DC. Everybody get ready for Steve and 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 DC.
Time to check in with our man, Jimmy Carter.
Jimmy!
What's trending hot in Nashville and beyond? Let's find out right now. Good morning, Jimmy, and roll tide to you.
Good morning, roll tide. I've never done this story before, and I think I've almost done every kind of story in the last umpteen thousand years I've been doing this. Never done one about one of the artists freezing their eggs.
No, I don't think so.
Lainey Wilson.
Yeah.
She wants to be a mom one day, but she's too busy.
Uh-huh.
So she's told this documentary on Netflix called Keeping It Cool Country that she is freezing her eggs this month, putting them babies on ice.
Okay, babies on ice.
So, yeah, I mean, I get it. I mean, think about how competitive the business is. It's always been competitive.
Yeah.
I never heard, though, like, for example, they're talking about Casey Musgraves and Miranda had a rivalry or a dislike for each other or something for a while. I never heard that when it was Tammy Wynette and Loretta Lynn or Barbara Mandrell and Reba McEntire or whatever. I know that there had to have been some, but it certainly never came out.
Right.
And the competition was tough. There are only so many places on the chart, so many concerts you can have in the city, and okay. Now, Lainey, look how hot she was. And I don't say is, say was, because the hottest person right now is Ella Langley.
Yeah, she's taking the spot.
And when you've got your foot on the gas, which Ella does presently, you really can't let it off.
Well, in this tour, coming to T-Town, of course, to Bryant-Denny a week from Saturday night with Morgan Wallen, that's not going to hurt any.
No, that's great for her. So, and I heard there's like 60,000 hard seats sold, maybe more. They're going to max it out at 70,000 or something. But that's going to be a rocking, crazy night. But Lainey's freezing her eggs, and I presume she's still getting married. You know, I don't know if she is or not, but I think she is. And she's got to get out there and reinvent the music, reheat it up, and see if she can regain that slot, because Ella is going to take that hot slot. right now.
She got that hot slot.
Now, she just put out, Ella, did you see the video that she put out last night behind the scenes of the Choosing Texas video?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And it's got Luke Grimes in there talking and showing stuff. You know, I love behind the scenes.
I do, too. We need to get that. We'll have to share that on the 95.3 Bear Facebook page.
So that came out. So that's just another. She's still got now 5 weeks on top of the Hot 100. Casey's Coast to Coast, still having to do Ella Langley every week for 5 weeks. That is just wild. Jason Aldean said that the Beatles for him was the group Alabama.
Okay.
He said Alabama was everything. He said that people love the Beatles like they do and said it changed their life. He said Alabama was the one for me that changed mine. Southern rock, storytelling, the lyrics, everything about it. It's why I love country music.
And it shows in Aldean's music, doesn't it?
It does. Country Thunder is this weekend. That's in Florence, Arizona. That's going to be Brooks and Dunn, Lainey Wilson, Gavin Adcock, and Lone Star.
That's a good
going
one.
for that. And then Beach down in Fort Lauderdale, they're doing the Tortuga Music Festival.
The Tortuga?
Tortuga.
All right.
And the Tortuga Islands are the ones to the west of Key West.
Yeah,
you go out there,
that's what I'm
and
thinking.
they have a fort out there, and they don't have any running water, and it's kind of a weird place. But the Tortuga Islands, a lot of wildlife and everything. Well, they do that in Fort Lauderdale. There's a lot of wildlife that goes to that, too.
There's a lot of wildlife.
And Kenny Chesney playing a full-blown beach concert. I can't wait to see how that goes. Not ready for that personally, but I know that it's there. There's a fun show coming up April 24th through 26th. None of us will go, but I think we'd all kind of like to be there, but we can be there at home on Prime Video if you have it. Stagecoach. That's that big festival out in the desert in Southern California. And it'll be Cody Johnson, Lainey Wilson. See, she's booked everything. This is the time she's finally making money.
Yeah.
These things were booked a year in advance or so, and this whole year is when she's cashing in for all that other stuff that went on 2 years ago. Sometimes it takes a while to start making that money. Ella is probably not making that much money now, but I guarantee you her price for booking next year will be huge.
Oh, yeah. She's got a funny podcast out. She's Theo Vaughn's guest, and he's just hilarious. He's great. You never know what he's going to ask. And they talk, and it's a really good conversation. If you get a chance to search for it and listen to that Theo Vaughn podcast with Ella Langley, I think you'll enjoy it.
You know, she used to be, she went to Auburn for a little while.
Yeah.
And she was a Phi Mu, if any of the ladies out there are listening to me. And she also is somebody we've learned through that podcast that she had a bunch of eye surgeries when she was young.
And she was cross-eyed when she was young.
Cross-eyed, yeah. And so, wow. So learning about all these girls, it's an interesting thing.
Exactly right. Jimmy,
interesting time in country music.
I want to make sure I heard correctly. You said the Morgan Wallen concert at Bryant-Denny, they've sold about 60,000 tickets. You think they may lock it out at about 70,000?
That's what somebody said, one of my spies.
All right. We've got Greg Byrne, the Bama athletic director, at 7:30 this morning. Want to talk to him about that and about how much money the athletic department stands to make off this concert.
That's true. You know, they're not selling, I don't think, behind the stage.
Right.
You know, that's a whole pretty big section. The place holds, 100,000?
That's right.
And so that's a pretty good chunk there, you know, but that's how the stage is set up.
And they've already started construction. You know, A-Day is at the stadium this Saturday afternoon, and there are going to be some limitations because of some of the stuff they've already had to start doing to get ready for Morgan Wallen.
Yeah, it takes a week usually to build that stage. So.
Big deal. It is a big
deal. Okie
dokie. Have a good day. We appreciate you. Jimmy Carter, 95.3 The Bear. Ella Langley, and she is Tuscaloosa bound. She'll be with Morgan Wallen in concert at Bryant-Denny Stadium a week from Saturday night, April 18th. And that is her big hit. You know, she's got Choosing Texas in the top 10 now. She got Be Her. I mean, she can do no wrong. And how great will it be to see her and Morgan Wallen? And, you know, we have this man to thank for that, and that is Greg Byrne, Alabama's athletic director. Good morning, Greg.
Hey, good morning. How's it going?
It's going very, very well, man. We appreciate your time this morning, and I was just saying thank you for your part, the athletic department, saying, hey, yeah, let's have a Bryant-Denny Stadium concert, Morgan Wallen and Ella Langley. And she's on fire right now, so we got lucky with that. And I'm just wondering, do you have your tickets? Are you ready?
Yeah, it's going to kind of be a work day for me. Obviously, it's going to a lot like putting on a home football game. Our staff, our department has been working tirelessly getting ready. Obviously, the university's been very helpful in the process too. So, first time doing this, and we want to make sure it's done right. And so we're excited for the opportunity to have a lot of people come to our campus and enjoy a great show.
We understand. We've been told this morning by Jimmy Carter out of Nashville that approximately 60,000 tickets have been sold, and that they're going to cut it off at about 70,000. Does that sound right?
Yeah, so I've learned a lot through the ticketing process for concerts through this that I really didn't know. They put tickets in the market at different stages, and we historically, we do some of that, but not a whole lot. And mostly we get the tickets, we sell them, and then there's the secondary market and all those things that are out there now. But they have a I guess scientific way of putting those things in the market. So I don't know the exact number that have been accounted for so far, but we certainly expect it to be full.
Absolutely.
On Saturday night.
I would think so too. And so what preparations have already been made? I know there's some A-Day modifications for this weekend, I understand, because of prep for the Morgan Wallen concert. Is that true?
That is true. We are basically when A-Day is over on Saturday, the staging will start immediately on the field and everything around it. Some of that has already been going on to where some of our premium areas that we have normally had open on A-Day, we will not be able to do so. So that having big events and very different events back-to-back weeks has caused us to modify some of what we're doing for A-Day, but we're looking forward to having a really good A-Day, having our fans out there to watch the team and have another great day within the city of Tuscaloosa to have activities and events and support the economy and do all the things that are good for, make this town what it is.
Well, speaking of the economy, you talk about two great weekends, A-Day weekend and then Morgan Wallen weekend, people coming from all over the Southeast looking for hotel rooms and everything else, our restaurants, and it should be just a great weekend this coming and then the following for Morgan Wallen. We hope so. That's the intent for sure. Tell us, how much money does the university or the athletic department stand to make from the Morgan Wallen concert?
Well, we negotiate that with them, and as part of the whole process, we haven't talked about it publicly a whole lot because that was part of the agreement. But it's going to be a good payday for our department to help us navigate the new world that we're in with NIL, and there actually will be some activation of NIL activities for some of our student athletes around the concert outside of the venue, and that'll be good, so we can create good legitimate NIL and make sure we can stay competitive in the recruiting world. And obviously it costs money to do that. So this is a new revenue stream for us. A lot of schools are doing this. Morgan Wallen's probably, other than Taylor Swift, is probably the hottest act out there. So we're fortunate that he and his camp wanted to come and perform at Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, and it's going to be a great weekend for our community.
First concert there in a long, long time. So if you told us the amount that you stand to make, you'd have to kill us, wouldn't you?
Trying to avoid that at all costs.
I understand. It's a lot of money. Well, let me ask you this. Moving forward, can we expect more concerts at Bryant-Denny?
Well, I think what we want to see how this goes and see what the response is. So far, it's been very good. And I think we'll get done with this and say, okay, this is what's worked well. This is where we have room to improve, and then decide what the future looks after that. But right now, we've just been focused on making sure we do this one really well so we can keep our options open for the future.
I hope so. And it would be a good revenue source for sure that would be much needed and well used, I'm sure. So we're hoping it comes off without a hitch. And at least knowing our event staff, it will be done right because they are some incredible folks that make that happen. Football game after football game.
We've got good people. Are you going, Steve?
Yes, we will be there. We'll be down there all day, actually, on Saturday. It's sort of Morgan Wallen Day in T-Town. So, oh yeah, we look absolutely forward to it. The only thing is, it's a long walk. You know, he does that walkout live on a video. You see it up on the screen. It traditionally the way he begins his concerts. And I'm just so afraid he's going to ask me and DC to walk out with him. And I just don't know if we can handle that.
Well, you better be ready just in case.
Do you know who's walking out with him?
I do.
And it is Nick Saban, isn't it?
It is not me.
Is it Miss Terry?
I know.
It could be Miss Terry.
Everybody always wants to have the athletic director do those things. I know, of course, but you know, in all seriousness, I do, and I know that it's going to be something that they control the message on, and we're going to certainly respect that.
But you do know who it is.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay. Initials? We'll take initials at this point. Will we be surprised?
No,
will we be surprised by the choice, or will we be like, oh, that was?
Of course you will be. Everybody's going to be surprised.
Okay. All right. I think you should have done it with your beautiful wife. I mean, look, you know, we're fans of your wife. She's gorgeous. She could have walked out with Morgan Wallen and stole the show, man.
They'd probably much rather have Regina do it than me. That's for sure. She actually just did a interview with Yay, Alabama. That's going to, I think, probably go live today or just in the next couple of days. And so if for those who don't know, or if you remember Yay, Alabama, you can go watch about a half-hour video with her, which was great. They did a nice interview with her.
I'm glad you brought up Yay, Alabama. Let's touch on that real quick if we could too this morning. I think you're trying to reach like 50,000 members, right? Is that the goal right now?
That's right.
Tell us about what is Yay, Alabama? Somebody driving to work right now has no idea what it is.
Yeah, so Yay, Alabama is a fan content site that we've created in our new world to put legitimate content out there, behind the curtain type of stuff about our athletic department, our student athletes, and gives a look behind the curtain to where they can learn more about, get access in ways that you normally wouldn't, and that creates NIL opportunities that are legitimate for our student athletes. Our strength isn't necessarily having 20 billionaires. Our strength is having hundreds of thousands of millions of fans.
That's right.
And so if we can get 50,000 people to join Yay, Alabama at $5 a month, and we're getting closer to 10,000 members, so it's been slowly growing. That gives us a stage that really nobody else will have, and give us an upper leg in what we're doing from a recruiting standpoint, and making sure we're creating content and NIL dollars that our kids can capitalize on. And it's as little as $5 a month, and it's continuing to grow steadily. So, for instance, my parents asked me what I wanted for my birthday this year. They're 80 and 81 years old, and I said, I want you both to join Yay, Alabama. So my mom and dad are Yay, Alabama members. I don't know how much they'll be on it, but they're members supporting it.
I love that.
So anyways, it's a good way that we've been working tirelessly on as a department to promote and when you talk about, Steve, the economy and everything like that, we've been very fortunate as an economy here locally in Tuscaloosa and in the surrounding areas with the growth of the university, the growth of the athletic department, and we can't take that for granted. We have to continue to evolve with, as Coach Saban would say to me, Greg, the dinosaurs didn't evolve. Yeah. And so we need to make sure we continue to evolve with what we're doing. And this is a way that every fan out there can make a difference to make sure we stay strong for the long haul. So if you go to yayalabama.com, YEA Alabama.
It's as simple as yayalabama.com. Yayalabama.com, and
yes, sir.
$5, whatever you can give would be greatly appreciated, and would help continue to keep us so competitive. Because we got to have it these days. It's about the dollar. President Trump signed that executive order. I wanted to know what you think about that and the impact, if everything gets done, that can have on NIL and the portal.
Well, President Trump has certainly been engaged in college athletics. He understands we're in a very tough position with the unregulated market that we're in. We don't have any antitrust protection, and we have a very challenging model. We have one sport that turns a healthy profit in football. We have one that turns a profit in men's basketball, and then we have 19 sports that don't. I think I've said on your show before, our two smallest, budgets in the red for a sport are men's and women's tennis. They each lose about $1 million a year, and then it goes from there. And it's important that we support all of our sports.
That's right.
We provide Olympians. We do all the different things. And we're fortunate right now. Football made the playoff. We had some really good wins. We had a couple losses we got to work on and get better from. Men's basketball back to the Sweet 16. Women's basketball made it to the second round of the tournament again. Baseball's in the top 10 in the country. Softball's number 1 in the country.
On fire.
So
That's right.
Level, but we got to keep that going and never take our foot off the gas on what's taking place. And so that's where, when our community, who gives us such great support, continues to evolve with this, and if they can find a way to support EA Alabama, we think that is really a difference maker against our competition for the future.
We need and will talk about yealabama.com more, because that's extremely important, so we can't stress that enough. And yeah, we love that our softball and baseball teams are so highly ranked and doing well. That's great for the university. Also, congratulations and thank you for getting that extension done, the new contract for Bama basketball coach Nate Oates. He says he doesn't want to go anywhere, and we don't want him to go anywhere. And so you got that done. Look, I know he's one of the top 5 highest paid coaches, because we've been told that now in basketball, and rightly so. What was his salary with this new contract?
It's a little over $7 million a year average annual value, so it's very competitive, and he's done an incredible job for us. And I've told Nate multiple times. I was talking to him last night, and we don't want anybody. I don't want to ever work with another men's basketball coach, and he's been great to work with, and really done a wonderful job for our program. We're also excited about Pauline Love coming in as our new women's basketball coach too.
Absolutely,
she's got to bring a lot of energy and enthusiasm with what she's doing as well.
Well, I love seeing you on the plane, escorting her literally back into T-Town. So that was a moment, and that was good to see. All right, let's talk about, because you came out and you made a statement, and it got a lot of attention. The SEC championship game, and essentially dropping it. Your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I was doing an interview with USA Today, and they asked me about it, and. Listen, Kirby Smart and Lane Kiffin and Chris Del Conte, the AD at Texas, have all commented on it before. And our world is evolving, and you can only play so many football games during a year. And now we have to look at the mistake I probably made is we got to look at the entire calendar, and I should have articulated that better. From when you start camp to week 0, does that become week 1? What does the playoff structure look like? And I think championship games need to be part of that discussion. And, it was interesting last year. We certainly were proud to be there. And we've had a lot of success over the years in the SEC championship game. But you heard a lot of coaches at the end of the year saying, man, I really hope we don't make it. That's not good. That's not healthy. Mm-mm. And so I do think we need to look at it holistically with the rest of the calendar. And, if there's maybe something that some of us aren't thinking about that gets introduced to where you can keep it, great. But right now, with the expanded playoff coming or already here, and then there's even talk about it more, I do think that's something that we have to have a serious look at, whether that works within the structure that we have.
Very good. So many changes, man. I mean, the world is changing. Time marches on, Gee.
That's right. Amen.
Who you sweet on in the Masters?
Oh, I got to root for Justin, obviously, since he's one of ours, and he made a hole-in-one yesterday at the par 3, which is really cool. And
he did? Okay.
Yeah, he did on the second hole, and I got to play there one time with Justin, which is really cool. Not during the tournament, obviously, but I really love the guy. He's a great dude, and become a friend of mine, and really proud of how he represents us.
Greg, how'd you do when you played with him?
I did okay. I'm a 12, so I look like I know what I'm doing some holes, and then I'll go out and throw a double bogey here and there as well.
Are you a better golfer than Nick?
I don't ever practice.
Well, you don't have time, I don't think.
No.
Are you a better golfer than Nick Saban?
Well, I tell him now that he's retired, he's supposed to give me strokes since he's got more time, and he just stares at me, so I don't think he agrees with that.
He gives you that Saban stare.
That's right. he's I think his handicap's a couple strokes better than mine, and he's a competitor, so it's fun to go out and play with him.
I bet it is, absolutely. When we see you on television and you're sitting there with usually Coach Saban and Miss Terry at like Alabama basketball games, is that planned, or do y'all just happen to show up at the same time and those are your seats? How does that coordination work?
We both buy them on StubHub, and then we end up sitting in the same seats, I guess. Now when he and Miss Terry want to come to the games, Regina and I love having them sit with us, and so it's always great to spend. He pays attention. Miss Terry does too on all of our sports and how we're doing, and they're such great ambassadors to the university, and they've become good friends of Regina and me too. And so we're fortunate for that. We enjoy going to those games with them when they're in town and are able to go. I
love seeing that. And usually you and he are whispering, and I always wonder, what are they talking about?
And we talk about a lot of stuff all over the yard. Often we're talking about the team.
Okay, that's what I figured.
What's going on there, and I'm giving them some insight on the guys on the team. So he's a fan of Nate and the program, and as is Miss Terry, and it's always great to have him there.
We'll see Bama, of course. It's back, and I think the fans will prefer it this way, or do prefer it this way, to an old-fashioned scrimmage at A-Day this coming Saturday. 149 days till Alabama football season starts, if you can believe that. Just 149 days. So I know you've seen some practice. How are we looking? What are your thoughts? Do you have any concerns?
Well, our world has changed a lot because of the NIL and the transfer portal. So depth is an issue everywhere. I don't care what program you're at right now. But we got some good young guys. Kalen and his staff have really been recruiting well. Now we got to develop the guys, which is what spring ball is all about. I like our size on both lines. I think we're getting a little bigger there, and which is good. And got to still make sure you're athletic in that process. But no, the practices have been physical. We've got two guys obviously battling out at quarterback.
Oh, yeah.
We'll see what happens there. But I think we got two good quarterbacks, and which is obviously a good challenge to have. And I think our offensive line's getting better, and got to continue to develop the running game. That has to get better than where we were last year, and they're very focused on that as well. So I like the progress we're making very much.
So rest assured, Saturday night, April 18th, we'll see you and Miss Regina rocking out somewhere at Bryant-Denny Stadium, I'm sure, right?
There you go. We'll look forward to seeing everybody.
I would ask you this question, but I did once before. Let's see if the answer has changed. I said, do you have an all-time favorite concert? I believe the question was, if you could bring anybody you wanted, Greg Byrne, just you, to Bryant-Denny, who would it be? And do you remember what you told us?
Did I say Metallica?
You did say Metallica.
Yeah. I did see back in high school and college, I did see the Grateful Dead a couple of times with Jerry Garcia. And that was pretty cool. I actually went, my dad was AD at Oregon, and I got to go backstage and I walked around this corner with my buddy, and Jerry Garcia was just sitting on a folding chair, just sitting there in between. I must have been taking a break of some sort. So I said, hi, Mr. Garcia. He said, hi. So that was our relationship. We were very tight, as you can tell.
Well, that's still a pretty cool moment, for sure. And we know you're a music guy, for sure. Absolutely. I know you love your music. Who are you listening to lately? Anybody in particular you can tell us about?
I've been listening to a lot of, so I do YouTube music. And kind of been all over the yard with some old country. I was listening to Bob Dylan and Johnny Cash on some stuff the other day.
Can't beat that. Yes.
And I've been listening, and for some reason the B-52s have been coming across my playlist.
Are you into the Red Clay Strays?
I don't know them.
You don't? Okay.
I don't. Should I?
Yeah, I think you'd enjoy them.
Okay.
Did I get
Red Clay Strays? I'll look them up.
Yes, I think you're going to like it. Hey, we adore our time with you and appreciate you making time for us, especially this A-Day week and with so much going on. Continue, as always, doing the great job you do. We appreciate you, man, for sure. Thank you, Greg Byrne.
Thanks for all your support. We really do appreciate it. Roll Tide.
All right, Roll Tide. So he knows who's going to walk out with Morgan Wallen, but he wouldn't tell us. Just thought we'd get it out of him, but I guess not. He says he's bound by a contract not to say. Who's it gonna be?
Another famous Stephen D.C. phone jam call on 95.3 The Bear.
Hello?
Yeah, I just called up to the golf course, and a girl up there gave me this number for the fellow that carries the bags. Is that the same guy on the phone?
That would be me.
Yeah. Well, I hadn't looked since I played, and this morning I got to looking, and I had some stuff missing out of my bag.
Oh. Well, then I have no idea about that.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing I need to ask you about. Is there another one named Adam that works up there at the club?
No, I'm the only Adam that works here.
Well, I don't know anybody over there. My brother-in-law gave me them passes, and I had never played up there before, so I don't know anybody out there, and I'm upset about it. I had a Dale Earnhardt balls in there that I bought at Talladega, and my Dale Earnhardt balls are missing, and I had a duck call I just carry around for good luck in there, and it was missing.
Well, sir, I will go ahead and let you know that I do not steal anything, never have, never will. If you would like to talk to my supervisor, you're more than welcome to, okay?
Well, no, I want to talk to you because you're the one that, toted my bag. I reckon I just...
Sir, this is not how I'm going to handle this.
You want me to come up there?
You can come up here and speak to my supervisor.
Are you up there now?
Yes, sir. I'm here right now.
All right. Well, let me tell you something. Are you going to be up there about 2:30?
No, I will not be here.
How long you going to be there?
I was planning on leaving. Now I got some business I need to take care of.
Yeah, you're going to leave.
If you need to come, sir, you are, I will go ahead and let you know, sir. You need to talk to my supervisor because I don't want to say anything that's out of line. You understand, sir?
Well, listen, here's the thing about it. I'm going to be up there at 2:30, and I want you to meet me up there, all right? And I want you to either to give me my Dale Earnhardt balls back, or I'm going to whip...
You're going to... Sir, I will call the law, and the law will be up here, too.
Your bag will be black. Your bag will be black and blue when I'm through with you.
Sir, the law will be here.
I want my Dale Earnhardt balls back now.
Sir, I don't even like racing. I don't know if you're...
All right, then I'll take a check. You just make out a check to Hiram D. Walker. Hiram D. Walker. I don't chew my cabbage.
Is this for real?
No, this is... You'll know how real it is when your bag is black and blue when I'm through with you. 2:30, you be waiting out in front of that club, and I'll pull up there in my pickup truck, and when I do, you better have my Dale Earnhardt balls in your hand right there and hand them to me through the window, and my duck call, too, and I don't want you blowing on my duck call, all right?
Okay.
And you know what? If you want to discuss it further, you call Christy.
Who is this?
This is a phone sham.
You got me.
You were terrific. Hey, you expect me to believe you haven't always wanted Dale Earnhardt balls?
I don't even like racing.
Autographed?
No. But, wow.
I don't think that guy on the phone with you, Hiram, plays a lot of golf anyway. I'm just saying.
No, I was like, what in the world is going on? I didn't want to say anything out of line.
Are you sure you don't have my Dale Earnhardt balls?
This is the Stephen D.C. Show.
Ella is appearing on the latest version of the comedian Theo Von podcast, and it's very, very funny. I got a clip for us to hear together where she and Theo are talking about the fact that she's going to be playing Bryant Denny in Tuscaloosa with Morgan Wallen.
Yeah.
But I just love, and Theo Von, if you know, you know, he's downright adorable. But listen to the way he kind of refers to the whole thing here.
Bryant Denny Stadium.
I know, home state.
That's so crazy.
It's cool. I think it's the first concert to be in there since 19-something?
Bring it up.
1970-something? I think Alabama was the last thing. Oh, hey.
Bring it up. Oh, my God. Alabama Stadium show right there at Bryant Denny. When was the last one? Just ask somebody. Who's that Roll Tide guy? Oh, ask Roll Tide Willie, yeah.
He's actually from near our hometown.
Dude, he was in the military with my buddy's dad. He used to be pretty, not normal, but better. God bless him. The last concert held at Bryant Denny Stadium was a performance by the band Alabama in 1992, which followed a series of Bama Blast concerts in the early 1980s. The 2008 concert with Alan Jackson was scheduled but canceled. Dang. So that's been 33 years.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about that one.
That's crazy.
The Stephen D.C. Morning Show, 95.3 The Bear.
Stephen DC in the morning. All right, you want to go to Panama City?
Splash around in the water.
Me too. Lazy River, baby. 205-339-4953. Call right now for a shot at the Panama City Beach vacation. And also, you'll win VIP Death by Chocolate tickets for the event Sunday afternoon, 2 o'clock at the Bryant Conference Center, Death by Chocolate.
That's going to be nice.
Going to be fun. We'll do the tickets here in just a second. I don't have details on a story, but I have a headline. And, man, it caught my attention in a big way. Just think about the horror of this. Pastor charged with manslaughter.
Goodness.
After man drowns in kiddie pool during baptism.
What in the world
This is reported by WSFA TV Channel 12 Montgomery, which is a reputable news source.
Yeah.
I mean, while it sounds like a ridiculous made-up story,
it's not.
We need to get details. I'd like to know where it happened and how that possibly could happen. Died in the kiddie pool during a baptism?
Wait, no,
and the pastor has been charged with manslaughter.
Good. Was it
that's all I know.
A child that died, or
no? It says pastor charged with manslaughter after man drowns.
Okay.
I guess they use the kiddie pool for baptism.
They use the kiddie pool for baptisms, which almost tells me it was done outside.
Yeah.
And not in like a traditional kind of,
in the traditional baptismal pool.
Yeah, but how insane is that?
We need to Google and get some more on that story, for sure. I'm curious. But first, let's take care of Panama City and listener Caitlin, if we can. Caitlin, hey, good morning. Roll Tide.
Hey, Roll Tide.
What are you doing?
I am on the way to a field trip for my little boy right now.
Oh, where y'all going?
Camp Fletcher.
It must be field trip week. Everybody I know has kids going on field trips.
Oh, is that right?
No, yesterday there were some kids from Tuscaloosa Academy that were headed up to Birmingham for a field trip.
What school, Caitlin?
Maxwell Elementary.
That's a good one, Maxwell Elementary.
It must be field trip week.
Yep, on their way to Camp Fletcher. All right, Panama City vacation on the line for you and your family. And, of course, Death by Chocolate tickets for Sunday afternoon to benefit the West Alabama Counseling Service. DC, how does Caitlin get on the list?
Well, Caitlin is going to need, help here. Going to need a lifeline named Steve Shannon.
Oh, boy.
She might not need the help. I shouldn't say that. Okay. She might not need any help at all.
All right.
But it's a little ditty called The First Word.
Oh, Caitlin, I'm not always so good at this, so I hope you are.
No, I'm nervous.
The first word, these are of hit songs, right?
Yes.
Are they all country?
Because the first word, old Jed's a millionaire.
First thing you know. Hey, are they all country?
Something like that. Yes, they are all country music records.
All right, how many do Caitlin and I have to get?
Well, 3 to win. 3 to win.
3 to win, Caitlin. Okay.
Okay, we got this.
We'll do what we can. Let's go.
Okay, now this first one is fast like a bunny.
All right, let's see. Let's go.
All right, I can only go as fast as the computer. You ready?
Let's go.
Might want to turn me up there so she can hear it. Hit that little OL button. All right, here we go. Number 1. Come on, computer.
I thought it was
number
fast
1.
like a bunny.
Me too.
Let's go. Okay, that's Shania Twain, Caitlin. Is it Come On Girls? Come on, girls.
Come on, girls, let's go.
Speaking of, yeah, it's funny. She goes, let's go. So do you want to say come? Come on, girls?
Wait. Yeah, come on, girls.
All right. We played it again, so that must mean it's not Come On Girls.
What's your final answer?
Hang on.
Feel like a woman.
Man.
Come on, girls.
Man. I feel like a woman.
Man. I don't think it's man.
Oh, man. It's Shania Twain, Let's Go, Girls. Let me sing her song.
Oh, man.
She says, woo! Like...
Hearing you guys work this out is very fun.
Where's my lifeline?
Where's the lifeline at?
He had to go to the bathroom.
Oh, no.
I would have bet money on the fact that it's come Come on, girls,
It's
let's go.
It's Let.
Wait,
Let's go, girls.
You think it's Let's Go Girls?
Yes.
I'm going with you, Caitlin. Show us Let's Go Girls. First words of the song.
Caitlin, was that sufficient time to Google it?
That's okay. I don't blame her. That was plenty of time.
Well, no, I had to sing it in my head. I can't Google. I'm driving, remember?
That's true. Right. You can't Google and drive. I'm just kidding. All right, let's
go.
See. Let's go is your final answer. Let's see if that's right.
Let's go, girl.
Yes. I love it. It was Let's Go Girls.
I don't even think we should have to do two more at this point, but we will.
All right. I know you're going to know this next one. I mean, come on. It's as easy as pie.
All right.
Here we go.
We'll see.
Song number 2.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Oh, wait. Let's see. Work week passes. Hang on. It's 5 o'clock. I'm trying to sing it in my head.
See, I was thinking it was Toby Keith. I'm not as good as I once was. Play it again, Missy. Play it again.
No, wait. No, I think I have it wrong. The sun is hot.
Wait, play it again, though, DC. Caitlin, what do you think?
I'm going to go with the sun. Sun is hot. The sun is hot.
Sun is hot. Sun is hot. Sun is hot.
And your final answer is the sun is hot?
Uh-huh.
Let's hear it.
The sun is hot.
Yeah. Girl, you're good at this.
Well, we thank God for Caitlin because I am no help
Y'all
at all.
just don't make fun of me singing the songs out loud so I can figure out what the words are.
No, we like hearing that. I am no help at all. I'll apologize. I'll try to help you with number 3 for the win. Audio Bob, what is it?
You know how bad I am? I thought that was Kenny Chesney. No shirt, no sand, no problem. Or no shoes, no problem.
Y'all need to listen to country more.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, the sad thing is that's all I listen to. All right, this is number 3 to get Caitlin on the list.
Your final song for the win, ladies and gentlemen, is a little ditty called...
Little ditty. They're all little ditties.
Something like that.
Tim McGraw.
I was I'm trying to think of it.
You think it's I? Or you think it's Labor Day weekend?
I had a barbecue stain. On my white t-shirt.
I had a barbecue stain white t-shirt. I know that comes later.
Did it again.
What's the first word?
Did it again.
I had a barbecue stain on my white t-shirt. Maybe that comes right there. You think that's how he starts with that? It was Labor Day weekend, and he had a barbecue stain on his white t-shirt.
I'll never forget.
Never forget.
Oh, a sailor Scott. Hang on.
What's the first word? She's not Googling now. She's driving.
Yeah, she's not Googling and driving.
She's on a field trip.
Okay. And that's the day I had a barbecue. Okay. It starts out, it's something to say,
when I saw her for the first time,
sky.
had a perfect sunset.
DC, are you helping?
It was Labor Day weekend. Okay, it was Labor Day weekend. That's my final answer.
Okay, that's what that was my original answer too. It was Labor Day weekend.
Labor Day weekend. It was.
Come on, let's hear it.
All right, let's go for the win. A 1, 2, 3.
It was Labor Day weekend. I was 17.
Woo!
Congratulations. Caitlin, good job, man.
Good job.
Thank y'all.
Worked through those. You were fantastic. Now you're on the short list with the Spillers. We give away the trip to Panama City Beach. You also have won VIP tickets to Death by Chocolate Sunday afternoon. You'll get in at 2 o'clock for everybody else to enjoy all these fabulous desserts. Death by Chocolate benefiting West Alabama Counseling.
I hope you like chocolate.
At the Bryant Conference Center.
I do. Thank y'all so much.
Hey, we love you for listening. You have a good field trip, all right?
All right, thanks.
All right, hang on. We're going to need your email. All right,
there you go.
Sure.
Good job, Caitlin. You were not much lifeline help that time around, and I thought you would be.
I stunk it up. I'm bad with these first words. You know, I mean, just
you're bad with lyrics. I think that's what it is.
Well, I told you once, the only song I know all the lyrics to is Happy Birthday.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny how you can know a song but be clueless about what the dang lyrics are.
Yeah, I'm horrible with lyrics.
The Stephen DC Morning Show, 95.3 The Bear.
A big bear hug this morning from the Stephen DC Show to our friend Tommy Muckinfuss. Muckinfuss. He posted on Facebook, it caught our eye. He says, I'm starting a movement. Please like and share this. I won't win Dixie back. Muckinfuss apparently is not a big fan of the Aldi.
Not a fan.
Misses the Win Dixie.
Well, and I can understand that because, Aldi is not for everyone.
Although listener Ronnie has said, I just left Aldi, and let's be honest, the only thing that is really great is the $3.95 bottles of wine. They got wine for $3.95. I mean, that's better than $2 Chuck at Trader Joe's.
Yeah, I didn't realize they had that. Not that would make a difference.
I mean, this is not turning into a compensated endorsement.
No.
Because we're not being compensated.
And I'm not a heavy drinker.
Yeah. I, however, am heavy and a drinker. So, there you go. We're just the messengers. Tommy Muckinfuss says, bring back the Win Dixie now.
Stephen DC.